Yeah, baby. We're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast. YKWD's back again. Old school, back in the day, where it all started. Before them all. YKWD. This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules. Shut up. You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry, it's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. Oh, shit. What's happening, everybody? We're back. YKWD is in full effect, and I'm excited to be back. I am back on the road. I just got back from Cleveland. Hilarities, packed out shows. They gave me so much fucking niceness there. I got gifts. Nick, the owner, such a sweet guy. Always loved Nick. Even when I wasn't working the club, I've loved Nick. Great guy. And gave me a baseball bat, a custom bat with the logo, YKWD logo. Bill Squire, who I've known for, Jesus Christ, almost 20 years. I've been working with him in Cleveland. He was on the show, and he gave me these beautiful tiles. I'll try to show you by the end of the show. I'll take pictures of them, YKWD logos, all this stuff. I don't know, just a great weekend. My favorite hotel in the world. It's the first indoor mall of America, the Hyatt in downtown Cleveland. They play old music. It feels, I don't know, it's just fun. I love it. Great weekend, great time, fully off the diet, went ballistic, got ramen by myself, and then I went to dim sum. Sam, the manager at the club, picked up the tab. What a sweet guy. We went to dim sum with around fucking 6 comics, and we ate our faces off. Kev, I want to mention from comicwearables.com. He's got a new shirt up there. He's got squiggly face Robert Kelly, this beautiful new design. Of course, he's got the YKWD shirts, and he's got the Calter and Kelly brand new logos up there, and we got the small little titty one too. So comicwearables.com. Go get all your merch over there. Get a shirt, take a picture. You get some extra stuff with it, and some stickers. Stick it around the place and support the show. And make sure you go to also patreon.com/Robert Kelly. I want to thank all the new members. Jeez, first time in a long time we haven't lost a ton of people at the beginning of the month. The beginning of the month is like getting a divorce every month from a bunch of you fuckers, but you stayed on, and I'm glad you did. Today's show is fucking, I'm excited. This is one of my favorite guys to have on. I used to have him on YKWD all the time. My pilot that I wrote for FX with Jim Serpico and Tom Saletti, he was in it. He was one of the co-stars in it. My dream was to get this picked up, make him an offer, and me and him would be on TV every week, just eating our faces off and doing comedy and having a good time. But that never got picked up, and now he's a big star. He was supposed to be on last night, but some internet problems happened at his house, and I believe him. And here he is, Tim Dillon, everybody. Tim Dillon.
Thank you for having me. You were in my pilot. That never happened either, by the way.
Tim, I never sent you the pilot. I know I was supposed to. I'll send it to you. I know you asked for it because I feel like you asked for it because you didn't believe me.
No, I believe you. They're never gonna let us. No, listen. Of course, listen. Of course. Yeah. Here's why me and you will have to be in whatever pilot that each other do. Yes. Is because we need another fat person on the set. So that when the network comes to us and we got to put Dan Soder in every scene because people want to see him naked, we need another person on set that me and you could sit there, because what they'll do immediately with a show with me and you is take us out of 6 of the 8 scenes and put Dan Soder in them. So we'll have a lot of downtime just sitting in the trailer asking to be on our own show.
Buddy, dude, the opening scene, I am about to blow my brains out. It literally it pans by a bunch of photos on the wall when I used to be in shape when I first met my girl, and then it slowly transforms into this bald fat fuck on a beach, and then it's me with a gun in my mouth. And then you come to the door and you try to save my life, but I barricaded myself in, so there's only a little peep. And the way you save my life is at the last second you threw a trick or treat Snickers bar in through the hole in the door, and I was like, that was hard to get now.
And
that saved my life.
Instead, they went with Insecure with Issa Rae. So you never know what's gonna happen.
They went with Atlanta.
That's true. They actually did go with Atlanta.
They went with Atlanta. Hi, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. And I disagree with you about everything you said. I love hilarities and I love Sam, but that hotel should be burnt down and that city should be burnt down too.
Oh my God. Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
You're so out of line. You're out of line, man.
I do like the pizza bake.
Who's that Sith white privileged male sitting next to you?
He's my producer.
Hi, Bobby. Nice to meet you.
Hi, buddy. I love his parted to the side little Superman curl haircut.
You know what it is? The reason that this partnership, it looks good, is I'm the one that people want to fuck, and then he's funny.
Right.
You see how it works?
Listen, man, I let me tell you something about fucking Cleveland, and you're so wrong.
I'm wrong because
so
I don't
wrong.
know. I don't know, and you're right, and I don't know. I should go to better spots there.
Dude, the hotel is, first of all, the first indoor mall of America.
It is cool, but it's haunted. It's creepy.
It's it's haunted. You're absolutely right.
It is creepy.
But I love when they don't rip shit down. They just redo it. I like that shit because they don't. Dude, when can you walk out of your room and see a fucking eagle, a steel eagle made by an American steel factory over your fucking room? Every hotel looks the same.
It is cool.
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful.
They're called the Chocolate Bar, and they have this place where you can go get, like, I'm sober, so I can't get a chocolate martini, but I do get a milkshake every night after the show and just drink it on the way back to the room. And they have that on the first floor of the Cleveland Arcade. But it's not bad. Cleveland's a great comedy town because people want to laugh over there because the last 50 years haven't been the best for Cleveland.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Fair to say.
Cleveland's a weird town because it's that fucking guy, that American dude with American flag boots on, and then it's a guy with an orange hat halfway off the back of his head.
Yeah.
It's like a cross between the hipsters and the fucking rednecks outside of town that drink Pabst Blue Ribbon. You know what I mean?
All these cities, we've been in Omaha and Kansas City and Cleveland, and they're all like, they all have that weird vibe of like COVID did them no favors. That was like a tough thing to go through for cities like that. It was tough for New York and LA. You can only imagine how tough it was for fucking Omaha, you know? Like a lot of the businesses are shut down. And so you hope that when things open up, people can kind of go back to like earning money. There were cool ass little diners and little shops. And I'm like, none of these fucking things are open. And I hope some of them survived so that like the next time I'm here, I can go to these things, because everything that's surviving is corporate. It's all chains. So it's like, yes, I have to go to Dairy Queen twice a day because they don't have any mom and pop shops. For my second dose of ice cream, I look at ice cream like the vaccine. So for my second dose of ice cream, I have to go back to the same Dairy Queen, whereas I'd rather go to a mom and pop shop. Did you get yet?
When you first, no, I didn't get the vaccine yet. I'm waiting. I have gigs and I don't want to get a fever and not be able to fly.
I agree,
because I need money. Unlike most people in this business who have $50 million a month on their fucking Patreon. I don't. My producer is in San Antonio in his mom's house. Yours is sitting next to you with a goddamn fluorescent sign. God, that's a beautiful sign.
It's a nice sign. It's that's the biggest expense we have is the fluorescent sign. What's good is it pings the rosacea on my face very nicely so that people at home can see a glowing red orb of flesh, which is what everyone pays for.
Well, here's the thing, though, is that everybody in this thing, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it seemed like rich comics or rich people were fine. right?
Yeah.
And it sucked because they still were putting themselves in the mix. Like
Right.
they'd call me up and be like, "Hey man, we're all in the same boat," and it's like we're in the same storm, really not in the same boat. You know what I mean? I mean, you have 5 boats, and they're all beautiful.
People will tell you things like they go like, "Yeah, I had to stop production on a movie." It's like, yeah, well, we're having a very different conversation. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of, and then there was all these comics who were like, "No one should perform," and "fuck you if you're performing," and it's like, hey man, fuck you. People got to earn a living, and not everybody has like all this money. In terms, people got to earn a living, and also like, if I'm allowed to perform somewhere, I'm going to go perform. Like if it's open to a percent, like I'm going to go perform. Why am I going to tell the state that I know better than them? I don't know better than the state health department. So if they say we can open it at 50% or whatever, I'm going to go do it.
Yeah, but there's another thing too, though. Is like I don't understand that they have to wear their mask from the door to their seats, and then they can take their mask off.
Yeah.
And have drinks and fucking nachos while a fat guy spits in their mouth for fucking an hour and a half. I don't understand it.
It's a crazy rule. It's one of these rules that don't make any sense. I can't wait till like 2 or 3 years from now when like the articles start coming out. We're like, yeah, none of that made any difference. That's coming out soon. Like, yeah, that 6 feet didn't matter. The mask didn't matter. All the bullshit. Like it's going to come out eventually that like none of that had any, because I know people, and I believe them, who've literally been in their homes and somehow got this from a fucking takeout delivery thing. And then I know people that have been out, like, having threesomes everywhere, and they haven't gotten it. So my mother was in a nursing home and sadly has not died of this. We're all shocked. She's 300 pounds and asthmatic. I'm calling Cuomo myself. I'm like, can you choke her out? But her roommate, yeah.
You don't get along with your mom?
I get along with her, but it's enough already. We thought this was a nice easy out for the family. Truly, we all call each other and go, is it the day? No funeral. How nice would this be? No funeral? Nothing. Nobody has to see each other. Just put her down the chute. and she's a cunt. The last time I saw my mother, she looked at me and she said this. She goes, "You're too fat to be on TV consistently." I'm like, she said to me once, she goes, "If you lose weight, someone may give you money to fix your teeth." This is the things that come out of her mouth. So no one's mad if
you weren't talking to fucking Norton or Voss.
Yeah, it could have been, but she survived. Her roommate died, and she never got it. So there might be
some. Has a roommate?
Yeah, she's in a nursing home.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
you can't hook her up with her own room. I mean, you're making a little money, Tim. You might want to get her one of the corner rooms.
Waste a room on her. What's she doing? Laying? She can watch Tucker Carlson with a roommate, which is what she does.
Tucker Carlson. That's fucking funny. Let me ask you a question though. You're part of this whole fucking movement going to. First of all, I miss you in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't been around. You're all over the fucking place now. You used to come in all the time, hang out. Now you're all over the goddamn place. I've always said this. You're one of the guys that does the internet correctly. Could you tell your producer to fucking not yawn during my speech?
Yeah, he does it during the show, and I want to smack him in his pretty face.
I mean, he's just adorable, but what the fuck, dude? I mean, literally in the middle of the fucking thing.
No, he's bored all the time. He's bored. Good-looking people get bored, Bobby. They don't have to do anything. He just sits there and giggles in a cafe, and everyone wants to fuck him. I got to show up and start talking about my accomplishments and talking about Red Eye. I got to get out a resume. I got to tell people I was on C-Snow. What's your fucking deal, season 2? So, yeah.
So you're the guy who's always done the fucking internet right. You seem to have no connection. You don't seem to get your feelings hurt.
No.
Now, is it because you don't look at the comments? You don't care about the comments? I don't understand it.
The internet is brutal. It's actually more brutal than live stand-up because people, and now live stand-up obviously is a brutal thing too. But people in a live, like how many hecklers you get a show? A couple, maybe, and that's rare. But everyone on the internet is a heckler, and everybody will say the worst shit to you. And people in real life would never say to you, what they will say to you on the internet. So if you put out anything, people will rip you up for what you look like. If it's funny or not, you're a sellout, you suck, whatever they can say to you. I just got numb to it, and I just try to put out shit that's funny, and like, we don't care, you know. What are you going to say? There's a guy that after every podcast writes the word fat, you know, and I respect his dedication to it. He's done it for a year. He just writes fat after every podcast.
I have a guy that signs up on Instagram under a different, it's the same guy because he writes the same thing, and he signs up after a different name. Every time I block him, he'll go get a whole new thing. He has to follow around 100 and something people, and then he'll say the same shit to me just to let me know it's the same guy, just a different name. Yeah. And he does it around 2 times a month. And I do respect it.
It's funny. It's just brutal, but that's where everything is there now. You know, the everything is on the internet, and it's like, I don't want to be on a show. I don't want to have somebody come and say, hey, remember this tweet from 2 years ago or 2 days ago? We're worried that, you know, and that's what's happening. Everyone I know that's in that part of the business, the meetings are more and more frequent, and they're worried about their tweets, and they're worried about things they say on podcasts. And that's so boring to me. I'd rather just be able to say kind of what I want.
It's done. I mean, you can't, to be Roseanne famous, Romano famous, Seinfeld famous is done. Yeah. If you've had a podcast for over a fucking week.
Correct. Right. Yeah. And so to me, I'm like, I'm here in Austin. Joe's here. He's opening a club.
He's opening a
theater. Yeah. He's going to do it big. And I'm pumped to just be in a new city for a little bit. You know, I don't think I'll be here for the rest of my life, but like, I like the idea of coming out of the pandemic and being somewhere new. I'm not in LA. I don't want to go back to New York. So I'm like, I like being somewhere new.
I mean, they wiped LA out.
They wiped it out.
I mean, they wiped cancel culture, fucking went in and wiped it out.
Wiped it out.
I mean, that was the biggest. I mean, I was part of the Opie and Anthony tough crowd thing that was big back then, but you couldn't monetize it. There was you got paid what, fucking $500 for tough crowd. Opie and Anthony, we all went in for nothing. We did tours, and it spiked your ticket sales and stuff like that. But you know, to have your own podcast at that time when those guys blew up, I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah,
they went in and fucking took them all out.
Well, it unfortunately, what I think happened was the business of comedy is no longer for people like us. It's just not going to ever happen again. Like, for people like us that want to be funny, that are not interested in making a social point. I'm not interested in trying to get people to cry, and, you know, I'm not trying to help you. I'm trying to fucking make you laugh. I'm not trying to save your life. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to work you through trauma that you went through with your mother. We're just trying to make you laugh. And if that helps you with those other areas, great. It's not for us anymore. It's for people that want to make a point. And I don't know how long that'll last, but as of right now, that's what it is. And I don't really want to, if I make points being funny, great. Who cares if not? And then that LA scene was a strong scene of podcasters. But then what happened was the pandemic happened, and everybody realized we don't have to be in LA. We don't have to be anywhere. We could just do shit on the internet and go perform when we want for our fans. And then, you know, when LA and New York open up, we'll all go back. I'll go back to New York and I'll do spots and stuff. But like, I think the whole pandemic and I think some people learned something from it and other people didn't learn something from it. But I think if you should have had a long time to think about what you want. And like, I thought about what I want. And I'm like, I never want to have to go and sit down in a meeting with somebody who is, a 25-year-old kid who is going to look at me and make me apologize or explain things I said that are clearly meant to be funny. I'm like, I don't want to do that again. So I just want to like be goofy online, be stupid, put on wigs, say crazy shit, podcast, eat barbecue, and fucking, you know, whatever. And eventually I'm going to say something wrong about one of these tech guys, and they're going to blow up my fucking car. And then that's it. But I don't need to, I'm not going to live forever anyway. So how glorious will it be when they blow up my car because I I called Mark Zuckerberg non-binary or whatever I've done, you know?
It's weird though. It's like, can I be honest with you?
Yes.
Because I'm kind of from both generations of, you know, the development deal, the holding deal, the network TV, kind of touching you, and you know, the Comedy Central, and you get a thing and you go here and you become big, and then, you know, now and then, of course, of this generation of the podcast and the Patreon, and kind of doing it yourself, and it's hard to let go of that dream of, you know, writing your own show, getting it on TV, and presenting to the fucking world your
I would love it.
Your
Here's
story.
I've never said that I don't like. I would love that.
Right.
Man, I'm into, like, I love it. I'm working on writing a script with Colin right now to do
Colin Kane?
Colin Quinn.
I know, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I would love to see you. You and Colin Kane would be fantastic.
That's a great mix.
Oh, that's a cop team right there. Wouldn't that be a great cop movie?
Yeah. We're working on it, but again, it's like, I want all that shit sounds great. I'm not one of these people that are like, fuck movies and fuck that. No, I'd love to do a show on HBO or Netflix. Hey, let me know. I'm here. Like, I look around and I go, oh, that's not going to happen. And then I look at what people are apologizing for, and it's things that I've said worse this morning publicly. Like, people are saying, like, I just want to apologize for what I was very insensitive when I, you know, like, they didn't even say anything. They're like, as a white person, I just spoke. And even though I didn't say anything offensive, just speaking was and I'm like, yeah, I look at SNL. It's like, it's all like going away that I can't. That's just not going to ever happen for me.
Well, it's like Jay Leno fucking apologized for jokes that were approved by standards and practices. I mean, it was approved by the
liked Jay. Asian people liked them. Now you're saying they're racist? Like, they enjoyed the joke. Here's my question. If I make a joke about Asian people and they love it, are they also are they part of the problem? Like, we're taking the enjoyment away from the people that enjoy the jokes.
Right.
Like, there's racial jokes have been around forever. And now all of a sudden they're a huge problem. But my cousin's a mover and he works with a lot of Hispanic guys, and they just bust each other's balls. People that work shitty jobs know that you make jokes to make it better. And a lot of those jokes are racial jokes because it's easy and cheap and it's funny. And that's how we, that's how people bond. This whole idea that this is a problem is like, I just don't want to even be part of this generation. I don't even understand what's happening.
Yeah, but like, let me ask you a question. First question, am I in the pilot with you and Colin? Am I written in there somewhere? Is there a part?
You're going to be in the movie. Yeah, it's a movie. It's a feature, and you're 100% because it's about Long Island and it's about monsters. I mean, who do you think I'm going to get to play my family? John Mulaney?
Yeah, dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, man. I bought land in New Hampshire, and I bought a tiny home just in case. In case I get a hot one. Because I was talking to Keith. I was like, dude, we're done. We're done. When all this cancel shit happened, I was like, we're done. I was talking to Voss. I mean, dude, we've said so much stupid shit. But then we realized that we're not famous enough, so we're safe.
Yeah.
We're like, oh yeah, no.
Well, that's it. You don't want. Here's the thing: nobody wants to be famous. Like the people that want to be famous, God help you. Like,
I gotta disagree with you, dude. You're right, but being famous, I've been a little famous in my career, and there's nothing that makes you. I mean, the fucking way you get treated, the first class, the limos, the people that fucking are up your ass.
Email Chris D'Elia, ask him how that's going. Email Chris D'Elia, ask him how the fame's going. No, email who's the other guy who was on TV? Not Brian Callen. Send Brian Callen an email, ask him how the fame is. I forget how it's treating them.
Listen. Good. Listen, valid what I'm saying. I know they take it away. It fucking kills me. But I
want to be famous too. Listen, I get everything you're saying, and I totally understand. It's like, but you know, at the end of the day, it's like if you get really big, you're just a target, and it doesn't have to be something big. Like those guys are accused of fucked up shit, but you know, there's no we haven't seen evidence. Like there's no evidence out there. There's just a text. It's like no one cares about evidence. But like David Dobrik, who is the biggest online dude, he was like the king of YouTube. They just took all his sponsorship and all his money away.
Yeah.
And it's just like, so when you get to be the top, they're coming. And it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what you did. They'll just
they took out one of those YouTubers because a 17-year-old girl wanted a little kiss like that.
Yeah.
And he gave her a kiss because she was a fan. And then they took him out for sexual misconduct with a minor.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you get that super big like that, there's just a target on your back.
Well, thank God I'll never have to worry about that.
Yeah, I think we're going to be okay.
Shed. I'm going to shed. Okay. I got to go shut the door real quick, too. A fucking bug just flew in. Hang on. This is where I'm at right now. Yeah, I don't have a twink that can shut the door for me.
Well, he's paid a lot of money, this guy.
Listen, listen, if he ever bails out, I'll fucking sit right there. I know technology. I'll put a wig on. I'll get a wig and a fucking shirt that doesn't fit too. You want me to do that? So you're moving to Austin now. Listen, this fucking whole Joe Rogan is literally.
Who is that? Keep going.
He's a guy. He did UFC for a while. He was from Boston originally, Taekwondo champ.
Fear Factor,
yeah, Fear Factor, but he did news radio before Fear Factor. Okay. He was on a hit, literally on a hit. Look at me. If there's any career I'd ever want, it's Joe Rogan.
Career. It's every genre.
I mean,
every decade,
not even the
thing. Yeah,
not the career, the whole thing.
Yeah, the wife, the kids. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, I'd love to make a decision just to walk into a store and go, I don't want that, and that I want that. I can't even make a decision in my life.
Yeah,
never mind fucking learning how to hunt an elk.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably the the prototype of what every man kind of wants to be, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's got an amazing life, and his work ethic is like the craziest thing I've ever seen. I mean, it's like absurd. Crazy. I mean,
but now he's taken. Everybody is moving to. Everybody is moving to Austin.
Well,
from LA.
A lot, yeah, from LA. A lot of people are coming. Segura's coming. I'm here. Tony Hinchcliffe here. Red Band, who started the podcast with Joe years ago, is here.
Giannis, I think, is going.
Giannis is thinking about it pretty seriously. It seems like a cool place. It seems to be a place where if you are expecting it to be New York, you're not going to be happy. But if you understand that it's not New York, I live 30 minutes outside of Austin in the hill country, which is nice. And I don't want to live in the city of Austin because I'm going to be a cunt and go, it's not New York. It's not, man. Yeah. But instead, I live out in the country, which is nice. And like, hey, man, I go on the road and I do, I can kind of work from anywhere. And you save 13% in personal income tax not being in California. There's no state income.
But also the vibe is fucking got to be 100% better. And they took that star general manager from the Comedy Store is actually going to be working the club.
It's going to be a great club. He will absolutely kill it with that club. The club's going to be really, really good. And I have no doubt that it's going to be one of the best in the country. I mean, he does not bullshit. So when he says he's going to do all this stuff, he's going to do it.
Now, this is fucking Adam Egget, who, I mean, I feel bad for the Comedy Store.
Yeah, I mean, they'll figure it out. They got Burr and they got Whitney and they got some people and they'll figure it out. And they got Bobby Lee.
You named two people.
Right. They got three people.
You got three. They got three people.
They'll be all right. They'll be okay. I don't know what. Here's the deal. When is international travel allowed back? Because that's the big thing. You know better than anyone. New York and LA clubs, a lot of them are international, tourists. So those cities need tourists. So when do they get to come back? I think when they get to come back, it becomes a big thing.
The Sellers back. They're doing 5 shows. They turned the Olive Tree into a comedy club.
Yeah.
The Pussycat Bar is a comedy club. The Lounge, the Village Underground, of course, the Sellers. So there's 5 clubs now
that are running
at, I believe, something half capacity.
Stand is back. I see the photos.
Stand is back. But you're right, though. New York is the world.
Right.
That's why the Cellar was smoking. And when it does open up, how long is it going to take for those people to come back and take a flight to go to New York, and New York's not the same fucking New York anymore.
No, there's a lot of problems over there.
So
There's a lot of stabbings, shootings,
shittings. People are shitting again. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts of the city is that they stop shitting in between cars.
Cities suck, dude. Every city is just tense. It's gross. Austin's the same thing. You got to get out. And being in the suburbs, I think, is the move right now because every city has been mismanaged so criminally that you have these tent cities and you have nobody got any help during the pandemic. Nobody got any, like, you know, so you have like all of these restaurants and bars that were shut down. People lost their jobs. People with drug and alcohol addictions went back to those. You have people that said, let's take all the money away from the cops so they can drive around on bicycles. That's a good idea. And, you know, you have people in New York going, let's take in Minnesota after the George Floyd thing, which was very tragic, but they took all the money from the cops. What happened? There's a massive spike in shootings, massive spike in gang violence and criminal activity. That's what happens if you have no cops. So those are going to be the cities, unless people realize that you cannot have a city without any law enforcement. And you can't have a city where people are just shitting on the street and doing fentanyl in a tent. Sorry, I know, but burst everyone's bubble. I know that these childless freaks who are on Twitter all the time don't worry about walking their child past somebody ODing on fentanyl, but you've got a beautiful family, and lots of people out there have families, and they just don't want to walk their kids through.
And my kid's been in New York 2 times in the last year,
right?
And both times. The first time it was like fucking apocalypto. It was apocalypse. I mean, homeless people were walking up to me and him, asking me for money. One of the homeless guys asked him for money.
Well,
He's 7.
That was Luis Gomez. But the Luis J. Gomez asked him, it was a subscription. He said, will you subscribe to Gas Digital? Yeah, but that's crazy how fucking nuts it is that they're asking a 7-year-old for money.
Yeah, it's crazy though, but I'm walking down the street. I have a brass knuckles in my hand. Yeah. I might go to jail. I'm going to have to fight somebody in New York when a year and a half ago, you could walk around anywhere. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was fucking beautiful. You go on the subway with Max. I remember a year ago, me, Dawn, and Max went on the subway a year and a half ago, and it was insane. Go to the park. I let him run around the park with fucking kids from all over the world that look like a Benetton ad. Him hanging out with all these kids.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not going to get better until, sadly, people realize that the mayor of the city is a goon.
Yeah, but they realize that. He's a fucking moron.
But not enough of them. They won't vote him out. You got to get rid of him. And then the next one could be worse. That's the other problem. The next one could be worse.
So let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
Now, you're out there by yourself in this big house.
Yes.
Is this guy living with you?
No, he lives with his wife like 15 minutes away.
So what's your name again?
Ben. My name's Ben, Bobby.
It's very charismatic. Why is he talking to me like he's fucking he's a mafia guy getting fucking grilled by the Senate?
Ben actually edits all the videos we do online. Ben edits all of those. So Ben's a pretty tough.
I mean, he's fucking great videos, Ben. But Ben, are you from Austin?
No. I'm from Texas, though. I was born in Lubbock. My dad was a basketball coach. I moved all over, but I never lived in Austin. This was never my scene.
So are you moving with Tim? Are you going with Tim?
Yeah, I moved like a month ago. We're in Austin now.
So you and your family, you picked up your family and left to go with Tim.
That's correct. Yes.
So you're getting some bucks, huh?
He does well. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing well, Bobby.
Look at me, Tim. Don't look at him. Stay with me. So, I mean, my producer right now is shitting his pants. He's like, what am I doing? I couldn't move him in the shed. I can't afford to move Mush into my shed. I feel bad. Mush, we're getting there, buddy. We're going to get there. I swear to God, Mush.
Your producer wants to ask Tim for feature work.
Yep. Did you hear that? Mush just fucking snuck in. Mush wants to open for you. Is that possible?
Everybody, Mush, there's only one fat guy on this ticket, and it's Tim. I mean, we can't, the audience can only handle so much.
Ben, are you a stand-up too?
I'm not. No.
Ooh, that's the ticket. That's
That
when you
is
know you're successful.
Yeah. I like a
Right?
guy that goes, he likes to golf and he has a wife and then he's a human being.
Yeah, at 5 o'clock he has nothing to do. He's just going home.
Yeah.
He's at your beck and call. Did you have to make a special trip today, Ben, to do this show?
No, I mean, me and Tim work pretty much every day together out here at the house. We're always working on something.
Where did you meet this fucking square? I like this guy. Where'd you meet him?
No, he's a legit. I mean, we had lunch the other day with a guy who was like a billionaire. And, this Ben looks like one of these tech guys in Austin. I look like I own a bar in Worcester, Massachusetts. Yeah. And Ben looks like one of these guys who could have started Uber. So he looked exactly like these fucks. They all look exactly like him. They have wiry glasses and they have no expression on their face.
Yeah. They have an emotion of like raised by wolves.
That's exactly right. And they're taking over the world and they're going to destroy all of us. So we just better.
What happened to the fucking cool guys, though? Ben, no offense, but cool guys used to run the fucking world.
They're
rock and roll.
They're retards. That's the problem. Cool guys are retarded. And the problem is the cool people just didn't keep up.
Well, what the fuck happened?
The nerds took over.
The nerds took over everything. I mean, even like, writers finally figured out that why am I writing for this fuck?
Right.
Let me just write for myself. I mean, look at all the movies.
Yeah.
Like back in the day,
cool guys, we do have one waiting.
What'd you say?
Speaking of cool guys, we do have one waiting.
Oh, I have a special guest. I thought you might miss New York. So.
Hey. How's it going?
What's up, buddy?
Lubbock, Texas, home of Buddy Holly. Lubbock,
right.
Texas.
Yeah.
I caught the clap in Lubbock, Texas from a stripper. I was working a place called the Good Humor Bar with Bill Hicks and this guy Danny Brown from Texas, and we went to a strip club. I picked up a stripper, and the next 3 days later, I'm pissing green fucking shit out of my fucking small unit. Anyhow, how's it? Huh?
The clap is chlamydia, right?
I don't. The clap is something Bobby never hears when he performs. How you doing, Tim? Good to see you.
Good. What's up, man? How's Bonnie? How's the family?
I feel like Tim. I swear to God, you're really fucking an asshole. You come in here, you fucking huck me under the bus. Tim's not doing. I mean, he's not doing anything for you. It's not happening.
First of all, no. Listen. And I'll use an old reference. Michael Eisner couldn't help my career if he was still in the business. All right? What the fuck? Help my career? I'm in my senior years. I'm going to be 64. Listen to me. Listen to me. Okay? If I sell 2 CDs a month, I'm doing well. Shut your fucking mouth.
You sell CDs?
No, I don't sell CDs, but if I still sold them, two would put me over the top.
This is how old Rich is. He got the clap. That's like that's like Vietnam War fucking sex disease.
Yeah. We used to go in the clinic and go, "Yo, man, you're here again." You'd see fucking the same faces, just depressing, whatever. But everything's great. Bonnie created a TV show and wrote a TV show for Jessica Kirson. Bonnie created the whole thing.
Yeah.
She's writing the whole thing. I mean, it's based on Jessica's life, but it's Bonnie's creation, and it's great.
What are you doing right now? Why? Nobody asked
He
you.
just asked how's
Bonnie doing?
He asked
you asked how Bonnie's doing. I'm sorry.
Let me ask you a question. Can I play Jessica Kirson in this show?
Well, you got nicer tits.
Yeah, I do. Can I? I love Jessica, but the voice is a little grating. So I'd like to step in and play.
That's coming from Tim.
Yeah, it's coming from me.
God, the last time I saw you, we were downstairs at the stand.
Dude, before the world fell apart.
It's so horrific. I heard, I was in the waiting room when you're talking about these cities, but it doesn't. Listen, there's so much. Okay, both political parties have been hijacked by extremists.
True.
So
All right, listen.
let me finish this with Tim. Okay, two intelligent people speaking. Okay,
Go
suck
ahead.
your fucking your cigar, you fucking low budget Groucho Marx. So what I'm trying.
It was
Very
too wordy.
Very wordy.
Tom McLaughlin have Tom punch up your fucking jokes towards me, okay?
Who's Tom McLaughlin?
The guy in the chat who's been trashing me the whole time.
Someone's trashing you?
In the chat, yeah. Hey, Mush, put that guy in jail. Fuck him. Goodbye. Fuck you, Tom. Suck a dick. Thanks for
Is
the
that your
$5.
alter ego in the chat, Tom McLaughlin,
Oh, there's
Ben?
comments over here.
That's what Ben's
Who is
going
it?
by Tom McLaughlin.
Why does Tim Dillon look like he has a young Jason Steinberg working his board?
He's because this is my my producer.
Is it? Yeah. Does he do all the editing and stuff on your videos?
All the editing on the videos.
That's amazing.
He's really good at it. I don't know anything about any of that. I just yell in a corner and he makes it funny. It's true. He just gives me a cigarette and lets me scream and then edits out the N-word. I mean, that's, you know, and 10 years ago, we wouldn't even had to edit that one out, but we do have to edit it out.
Now you do.
Now we do.
You have to edit so much shit out. Mush was telling me that in YouTube, you can't say cunt. You can't, there's like 5 things you can't say in the first 15 minutes or they demonetize you automatically.
Yeah, we lose.
We haven't been fully monetized in about a month.
Oh,
now.
yeah. No, my face gets demonetized. They look at my face and go, something racist is about to come out of that. Slash.
You know what? It's so great when you're on stage as like in my position, because you can't hurt me anymore than I've been hurt. Like there's nothing you could take away. You know what I mean? And Billy, I guess it's Billy, but once or even Bonnie says it, once you apologize, that's when you're fucked.
That's exactly right. Because they don't want the apology. They just want blood.
Yes.
And if you give them that. It's I was talking to Noam about this. Me and Noam were talking and we're emailing, and it was just like that's the turning point is when you just go, hey, I'm really sorry. People go, yeah, you see, you knew, and then it's like, then it's just the floodgates open. So I just don't. No one ever asks for my apology, but I think you just got to say, it's a joke. Get over it. That's you gotta go get over it.
That's what's great about you and Bobby. Me. I mean, Bobby creates his own opportunities. Everything Bobby does, he creates. Everything you do, you create.
Yeah.
You know, pretty much everything I do, I create. So when you create your own opportunities, no one can really hurt you.
By the way, I'd love other opportunities, but no one wants to.
We were talking about that. Is that you can't?
No one wants to create an opportunity for me. I thought the funny guy was going to have a good career. Like I thought you could plug me into like I'm the guy at the fire station who can't fit down the pole, or you give me a fat wife and Nebraska watches us every Wednesday. But apparently that's not the game.
Why don't you do
John Mulaney skip around with children? Anyway,
why don't you make a movie like the John Panette story or something?
The last scene where he's on the plane when he was told not to fly, and then he stands up after a 7-hour flight, and that's it. That's literally what happened. I knew his opener, who's now, eating his own shoes.
Get Bonnie. She'll write a movie or a TV show around you, and I promise you it'll be good.
Well,
will you stop trying to fucking plug yourself into Tim's fame?
Here's where
listen to me.
I'm getting fucking sick of your ass kissing, boss. You come in here and you immediately start sucking Dylan's asshole.
Didn't I just say nice things about you?
Listen, you're not getting an invite to Austin.
Listen to me.
Joe doesn't want you there.
If I was
not happening, even the fucking producer doesn't like you. It's not happening. Okay,
let me tell you something.
Not happening.
He's going to move to North Carolina, and I'm going to follow him. All right.
Yeah, well,
fuck yourself.
Yeah,
I'm going to follow.
you.
You know what? I'm going to follow Schultz wherever he goes.
Yeah.
You can.
He's in Miami. Go to Miami. You'll fit right in at the retirement home. All right.
You can't go to the beach because you'll get harpooned. I'll go.
Really? You just go right to the fat joke?
No,
you fucking
because I was being nice.
I hope your fucking internet
nice things
stops.
to you.
You were not.
You come create your own stuff.
I'm sick of you kissing Tim's ass. It's
Tim,
not
I
going to
kiss you,
happen.
I kiss your
If
ass.
Tim's taking anybody, he's taking me. Okay.
Now, listen. Tell Bonnie she doesn't have to write anything new. Me and Jessica Kirsten have had the same life.
Yes.
It's
And
really-
if Tim takes you, Bobby, you're gonna have to fucking fly cargo, both of you.
it's
First
really
of all-
true. I'll have a daughter with a heart problem. It doesn't matter.
Jesus
I'm just
Christ.
saying, no, there's something wrong with that. Well, I didn't do it. I didn't give the kid a heart problem. I'm saying
Tim,
any
You
kid
know
I
what?
have will have a
Yeah.
medical issue. Any kid I have will have a medical issue. Let's be honest. Whatever comes out of anything, it'll be diabetes or I don't know, but it's going to be a problem. Certainly a couple of rashes.
I didn't kiss his. I don't kiss ass. That's my problem in this business.
That's not your problem. You
It
do
is.
kiss ass.
Never.
You're out of your mind. Oh, Tim, let me tell you something. Voss is the fucking worst.
He's just
When it
being
comes to
nice, Bobby.
Somebody who's got a little heat, he fucking wants to latch. And now
Are
it's
you
at the point where he
kidding me?
knows that
I don't really have any
he
heat.
can't latch on.
There's no heat.
Let me
He
tell
tries
you
to
something.
latch his wife onto that person.
You're right. I'm gonna send Bonnie over. I want to play golf. Let fucking Bonnie do the writing.
I do love Bonnie. I tell you, Bonnie is one of the top 3 things I miss about New York. The baked salmon, whitefish salad at Sable's,
Yeah.
and the chicken parma, quality Italian, and then Bonnie, because I really did miss Bonnie. Those are the top 3.
Where's the chicken pump place again?
Quality Italian, 57th and 6th. It's the one that's shaped like a pizza.
Oh my God. That's the one thing. First of all, Voss, if Tim ever did take one of us, he's going to take me because we can have lunch at least and enjoy ourselves.
All right. Yeah.
What are you
good.
going to have, a salad and take a walk?
Shut up. You have the heat of an igloo. First of all, I fucking don't fail on stage. All right.
I fail.
I know, but I'm a no fail act.
I'm never fail.
I'm never.
I have to follow you
fail,
on
you
our
fail in
tour.
vocabulary.
I've seen you fail on our fucking tour.
Never once.
One time
No, I had some lady walk out because I offended her.
you were racist.
I wasn't racist.
You were racist. You did 10 minutes of racist jokes.
No, I didn't. I said my daughter is married a black guy, so I heard through the family. That's what I said.
Dude, that's so funny. That's so funny. And now it's like if you say that, they'll try to make you into like a mass murderer. If you say that joke, it's a hilarious
No,
joke.
but the black people the other night
They
on
love
stage,
it.
black people love you. Listen, the other night I said I went to a BLM march.
Yeah.
I went to sell wings, but the black people, the white people are the ones that fucking ruin it for everybody. And it's white women. It's white women.
It is white women. That is a good point.
They stink.
Right. What I was saying this a couple weeks ago when I got shit is I was saying that white women are the hecklers. They're the ones that usually are yelling shit out or talking or on their phone during a show. I said 95% of the people that cause trouble at comedy shows is usually some white chick, whether it be a young hot chick or a fucking middle-aged chick who got divorced and has some issues with men. It's never a black dude. It's very rarely a guy, and it's never ugly people. When I do my show at the Pussycat back a year and a half ago, I did a Tuesday show every week. I told the people, the managers, no, everybody up front has to be me or uglier. That's
Right.
it. That's the rule. Me or uglier up front. Hot
That's
people
hard.
all get the back row. I don't want hot. I do not want
agree.
hot chicks in the front row. Get the fuck out of here because they got to make it about them.
Yes, this fucking lady, I was doing an outside show. She wouldn't shut the fuck up. I said, and I go, can you stop? People are, I go, you're gonna have to leave. She goes, I'd like to see you make me leave. I go, that's true. I don't have a forklift. And then she fucking left because I attacked her fucking disgustingness. It's always the hot girls too that fucking want that attention.
Why is that though? Why the hot girls?
Because
I mean, you're gorgeous. You get the bang. You get guys buying your shit. There's so much that goes
Everybody
along with being a
wants
hot
what
girl.
they can't. Everybody wants what they can't have. Those girls are they're hot, but they want to be known for other things. Like the worst things in the world are rich people who pretend to be poor and hot people who pretend they have something to say.
yes,
Those are the worst too.
also too, the hot people have always have the attention on them, but when you're on stage, the focus is on you, and they can't handle not having that attention. It's
Right.
pure fucking narcissism, and fuck them. All right.
Hang on 1 second. Hey, Mush, put Tom McLaughlin in timeout for 5 minutes. He used an emoji, just an emoji. I don't like that.
What is he doing? What is this guy doing?
He wants to bust balls, so I want to bust balls back, have a little fun. Put him in timeout again. Goodbye.
Jeez, you want to bust balls back? What are you, my uncle? Jesus. Hey, you bust balls. Ugh. You stink.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
What is this? Goodfellas?
Are you talking? You know what? Fucking kick Voss out too. I don't like him.
No.
Kick him out.
Did you
Mush,
see
kick him out.
Did you see Special Victims
Mush,
Unit?
no, don't bring up fucking fun facts, cocksucker. I can't believe you just went no, like I was gonna really kick you out. What's wrong with you?
I've been kicked out of so many places. Hey, Tim, how do you like Austin?
The city is a dump, and it's shit, and it's full of blue-haired people. But the surrounding area is nice. Like the area, I'm 30 minutes out, it's nice, you know. Like, but the city of Austin itself has always sucked. They think they're cool, they're not. The audiences are cool kids. They all work in tech. They've all got a lot of money. They suck. But I mean, the outskirts are nice, and it's a lot less money to live here in terms of taxes in New York and LA. And you know, Joe's opening a club, and you know, we hope that. You know, that should be really cool, and you know, we hope that good things happen.
When he opens his club, what if he asks you to send a tape? Would you be pissed off?
No, because at the end of the day, it's like he's done enough for me that and whenever he decides to stop doing, I will go. That's fine.
Hey, so Tim, if Ryan Reese opened a club somewhere, would you follow him?
No, but there's a big difference between both of those guys. If you Google them. If you Google them, there's actually you can actually go to Forbes. You don't have to Google them. And you can probably get and I like Ryan Reese, but I wouldn't follow him.
It's a fucking weird thing. It's a goddamn weird thing. This comedy shit has been twisted. So, and the last year is so fucking weird right now that Austin is going to be a comedy hotspot.
Yeah, it might be. Why not?
It's got to be. I mean, the Creek's
The
there.
Creek, I went to see Rebecca at the Creek the other day.
Right,
she's doing good, and they're going to get that place up and running. And
it's up.
Helium's open.
It's a drunk city. That's the only thing I kind of don't love about it. It's like kind of like drunk, like everyone's drunk all the time. And
but you don't drink, right?
I don't drink at all. Yeah, but that's why it's annoying. It's a little annoying.
You don't smoke pot either, do you?
Oh, sober 11 years.
11, good for you.
Are you sober?
Yeah, I'm sober.
But you're not in program or anything, right?
I was in a program. I'm not in the program as actively now, but I was, yeah.
That's weird. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No drugs or nothing, huh?
An occasional cigarette, but I mean, I'll smoke cigarettes and then quit for 3 months and then go back for a month and then quit. But I don't do any drugs or drinking.
No cocaine.
Aspirin. I won't take. No, cocaine, Bobby. Yeah, everything but cocaine. That's a good question. Yeah,
that's
everything
good.
except cocaine. No, everything except fentanyl. I'm sober except for fentanyl.
I always attributed your energy to some type of cocaine or.
Oh no, I'm manic, but like Rogan said, he goes, "You're sober, but you don't seem it," and he goes, "That's you seem like a dude who's not sober." Yeah.
I agree with that. I always thought you were on something. That makes me happy that you don't do fucking.
I for Rich at a NA special he did.
Yeah, I when I shot my special, and you could hear his voice. That special was shot 3 years ago. You know who bought it so far? No one. And it was so much fucking fun.
It was an amazing time. Amazing special.
Anytime you do, and you know those Bobbies when you're doing 12-step conventions or. It's just such a great audience.
I'm doing them next week. I'm doing them Wednesday, and I think Sunday I'm doing a couple of them. Yeah, they're great, but it sucks when you get heckled at those because it's from some fucking. You really can't smash the guy back, or I'll fucking use. You know what I mean?
I was doing a rehab once, and one comic was up doing so bad. Two people in the audience got up to leave, and literally the counselor said, "If you walk out of that chair, you're going back to jail." And they went, "Whatever." So that's how you know the act is not hitting. You think the guys went, "I'll just go back to jail right now." Instead of listening to the rest of this schmuck talk about his brother.
Oh shit! And so I did a big convention in Palm Springs, and I brought this comic from LA to open, and we walked through the pool area and everything, and it looked like a prison yard. I mean, there were fucking swastika tattoos, gang tattoos, guys with teardrops, but they're trying to get clean. And the guy I brought to open said, "I don't think I'm going to be right for this," and drove back to LA.
Really? What a pussy.
First of all, they were the best fucking crowd.
They're the best.
It's the second biggest convention in the world.
The best. Yeah, the best. I had no idea when you started comedy, but the best crowds are people who can't legally see their children.
Yes. Yeah.
Actually, great.
And what can you say to somebody that's
right?
There's
and them. Nothing's too dark.
Yeah.
They like cynical, dark humor. They love to laugh, and they're great crowds. They're like every ingredient of a crowd, and they're smart enough that they're trying to get sober. So they're smart enough to realize that like things weren't working.
And also, too, at a 12-step convention, you're not doing a check spot, or no one's sitting around fucking ordering, a Mai Tai or something.
Right. They're fucking excited to have entertainment because they have nothing. It's like when you perform for the troops overseas. Right. Those are some of the best shows I ever did because they haven't seen shit. They haven't even watched TV in 8 months. And now they're, got some asshole telling dick jokes. I was over there with Colin. I remember we were at the Iraq airport. And we're
the Iraq airport.
We're at the Iraq airport during the day, and Colin was on stage, kind of taking a hot one, and then there was like a mortar attack, and I was like, "That's a bomb during a bomb."
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do a fucking. We should do the next big Icky Pa.
Where is that? Where is that? Is that? I don't think they're doing any of those.
Oh, Rich, didn't you tell me you bid on World once? Isn't World like the biggest convention? I was telling Ben once. World, can you tell us what World is? It's like the biggest convention.
Well, I've been to World. I never performed at World.
Yeah.
World it's okay. The one in Palm Springs I did is the second biggest. It's probably about 5,000 people. World might be about 20,000. I think. People are flying in from places that barely speak English.
Right.
They see people with shoes and they're amazed. These people are coming in from all over the fucking it's the main speaker meeting. I went to the main speaker meeting at World. It was fucking insane. It's when World was in Baltimore. I went there.
What do they do? In an arena? They do it in like an arena or something?
Yeah, it was gigantic. Who
was the comic that year?
I think they had Rita Rudner. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
I think that was. There you go. Let's get somebody that looks like somebody that everybody robbed to get high.
Yeah.
They see the guy that
you don't think Rita Rudner is funny?
I think she's a great joke writer. Yes, I think she's one of the best joke writers, hands down. But when you're dealing with a fucking audience that used to put fucking guns to people's heads, I don't think a fucking wedding dress is going to win them over. I don't know. I think she's great, but it's a certain type of comic. I did an NA convention in New York, and this AA comic who's great went up, and it didn't cut it because these people. They're.
Who's the perfect comic for that? Like a Cat Williams?
Yeah, Cat would kill at one of those.
Murder.
Cat's funny to begin with.
He's amazing.
Anybody.
Cat's funny,
time,
but the way he sweats, I just wish he would put an AC or something on stage, because when it's like the amount of sweat that happens during Cat's performance, or maybe not wear a suit. You know, maybe wear something a little lighter.
Or just have 5 guys from the Nation of Islam fan him. Something.
You know, guys like Alonzo Bowden kills in those.
Right.
You know, you would kill, I kill, Bobby would slaughter. You know, if you got
Jessica Kirsten would be great.
well, no, the thing is, I got 35 years clean. Plus, I grew up in that environment, and I was a crack addict. So there's so many different connections.
Right.
I think it's somebody that has to be in the program. If they're not like a Cat Williams or a D.L. Hughley, maybe.
Yeah, somebody's got to have experience.
You know, you and you got to speak the language of a drug addict. You know what I mean? The next drug addict.
Yeah.
But you don't have
gigs I did were those gigs. Some of the best gigs I did were AA, NA, conventions, and I started out just doing rehab shows, and then I got convention work, and some of them are the most fun. They put you up, you go to some meetings, you know, you do the comedy show. Everybody knows you as a comedian. It's really cool.
Mike DiStefano killed it, though.
He's the guy. He was that. That was the guy in my head. I didn't have in my head. Yeah. Mike DiStefano was.
He killed.
I watched that Fanny's Last Ride thing again the other night. I mean, that guy. Have you ever seen that? Yeah. I mean, he was amazing.
He was a funny fucking. We did this. Mike put a special together with me, Bobby, and Norton, and it was called Comics
and Bonnie, your wife.
No, she wasn't on. It was us.
Oh, she was there. She was there. Sorry.
And the thing is, he put it together. You know, Bobby, me, Norton, and him. We all have different addictions, but we're all ex-drug addicts. And Comedy Central aired it once or twice late at night. They fucking buried it, and it was so fucking good. And
yeah, but that's what they do with everything, though. Their whole MO is once or twice, and then they bury it, and they do another brand new one next week. And then if you ever get convicted of rape or a felony, they play it 9,000 times a day.
Or if you say you were in the fucking tower,
hey, he came clean with that.
What's that?
He came clean with that.
I met him at the Stress Factory. He was a nice guy.
He's a really sweet guy.
I met him at the Stress Factory. He was such a nice guy. We talked golf.
And then, in fairness, it's an easy mistake to make.
I remember when I was in Hawaii during Pearl Harbor. That's an easy mistake.
How do you that must suck though, to get caught in that lie and then have it get picked up and then you just gotta roll with it.
Listen,
I mean,
man, I as a LA comic, I can't really judge anyone, and that's because most of my colleagues are going to be judged very soon by juries. You know, I just love and light. I wish everyone well.
Oh shit! You would have, before you moved there, you would have smashed him for a half an hour. But he is a good guy. He is a nice guy. And he's funny. I watched him for like 15 minutes. He's a funny fucking dude.
That's what the problem is, Voss, is that New York comics smash each other. Like you coming in here fucking guns blazing for me, the guy who invited, shut your face and let me finish. Okay? when LA comics, they don't do that to each other. They fucking treat each other right.
Oh, ugh.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't say treat each other right. LA is just more like people are. Every friendship in LA is completely created and fake. That's the difference. So, like at New York, there's some reality. No, I'm being dead serious, and I don't really care anymore because we have enough money to kind of be honest. But every relationship doesn't really exist. It's like no one really likes each other there. It's just people see each other, and it's like we've never all had a barbecue. I've never been to a barbecue with like Joe, Tom, Bert. Like I never once have been to like Bobby. I was at like 4 barbecues at your house in the span of 1 year. I've never been to a barbecue with all those guys in LA. Like that's the reality. Like there's just none of that.
I think you hit it. Is that you have enough money right now to be honest? We were honest and we had no money.
Yes,
we waited.
That was stupid.
Yeah, That I think is the dumb part. I think we
Yeah.
should have waited
Yeah.
until we got a little money, and
Yeah.
then we could open up our stupid traps.
We let, back in the day, we let Tough Crowd, O&A, and all that shit go to our heads. And that stuff was fucking erased like that. And all of a sudden, we're fucking scrambling, just hoping Red Eye comes back.
I would love Red Eye to come back.
No,
The best thing, and I told, but me and Bonnie said the best thing is they would give you a car afterwards for wherever you wanted to go. I
yeah.
used to take it back to Long Island. I didn't even have to go to Long Island. I just wanted to sit in a nice car for an hour.
And they-
I actually took the car back. I lived on 47th Street,
Yeah.
and it was 2 blocks away. I would still have them pick me up and drop me off.
It's fun. It's like security. You feel like you're like an important person.
I was doing the other one, Joey Behar, and they sent me a car. And I go, can I just have the car money and I'll drive myself? Because it was like they're spending over $300 for a car.
Who the fuck asked for the money for a car?
I just asked him to use the car to hit Joy Behar. I said, I'll walk home. Can you hit Joy with the car?
All those
I-
shows.
Well, listen, Tim, I'm glad that we fucking got you on. I was a little sad last night.
Wi-Fi was fucked. Ben will back me up on that.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi's been bad here. We're in hill country, Bobby.
I'm cool. I believe you. And then I said, call me, and you never called me back.
Well,
And I
that's
stayed
we went to get baked oysters, Bobby.
I stayed up till 3 a.m. It's cool. Don't worry about it. I made my kids stay up with me. I said, Tim's calling. We have to stay up. So we watched Schitt's Creek until 3 a.m. It's okay. And then my kid was like, can I go to bed now, Daddy? And I was like, yeah, okay. I guess he's not calling. And
I apologize.
it's all right. I'm glad you're not a fucking with all the money.
I should see you guys soon, right? Because the stand's open. I can come the things are happening.
Yes, things are back.
I'm getting vaccinated next week.
Yeah, just don't come when I'm on the show at the Cellar. I don't want to get bumped by you.
I'm not getting stop. I don't even work there, but I'll come say hello.
You don't work the Cellar?
I don't work the I didn't get passed. You didn't like me.
How fucking funny is
It was
that?
the best thing that ever happened to me because then I went to LA and things worked out. But it was in hindsight, I wouldn't tell her thank you.
But you'd work the Cellar now, right?
I wouldn't audition, but if they asked me to do it, I would do it.
All right, let's make that happen.
Yeah, I mean, but I listen, I didn't have the best set. She wasn't wrong either. I would never say she was wrong. She did the right thing by not passing me. But then I started this podcast, and that actually was a really good thing. But like, I would never say she was wrong. She was not wrong. I chose an age joke to open with, mistake, and it was not the best set. So she was right. No ill will, and I love Noam. I love the Cellar.
What was the age joke?
I said, like, if I had AIDS, it wouldn't even be in the top 10 things killing me. I was like, if people worry about gay guys having AIDS. And I said, if I had AIDS, I'd walk in the doctor and go, hey, the good news is you have AIDS. But the audience is like, is he really gay? Is he gay bashing? Why is he talking about AIDS? It was the total wrong thing to do. And then this Israeli woman's in the back staring at me. I'm like, yeah, this was wrong.
I said we watch so many shows on Bravo, my TV has AIDS.
But no, I want to see both of you guys. So hopefully shit's open in New York.
Hey, listen, I hopefully that I didn't come on and you had tons of things to talk about and I fucked it up for you guys.
No, I want it now. Not at all.
About.
You came on and I was really it was pretty mediocre until you came on.
Me and Bobby would have talked about veal for 17 minutes.
Yeah,
but
we were talking about food, and I actually went to his co-host over there for a minute because I didn't know what else to fucking go with Tim. I was talking to him. He's as boring as you get too, but
yeah.
I was at the end of my rope until you came in, you fucking cunt. I just didn't know you were going to throw me under the bus.
You livened it up.
Do you like our new lighting in our podcast room? Can you tell the lighting is better?
You look great. I love that you got a blanket from Walmart to hang on the back.
Yeah, there you go.
I love it. It looks great. You look fantastic. See how that works, boss? You look fantastic.
Well, Bonnie bought the lights. We're going to have the cameras come in. We've only been a podcast for about 8 years, but now we're going to.
Tim, we're really picking it up over here on the East. I don't know if you know that, Tim. I'm in a shed. He's got a blanket on the wall. We're fucking working this out. So I don't know what you've got going on, but if there's any room in Austin,
I'm pumped. I'm here for the MMA community, and I'm a fighter. and I believe in fighting, and that's what I like. So
I actually been telling people that you're not gay. It's all a scam.
everyone says that. I think it's very funny, but I mean, my wife gets offended at that, and my children in Paramus are quite offended by it because they don't want the
I
public.
hope your wife. It'd be great if you were married to Jessica. You guys would this whole thing was a scam.
By the way, we'd be the most popular couple in AA, and no one would get any donuts.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gay, but I think you're thrilled.
I think your producer's gay. I think that's a sham.
And you know, the sad thing, the gay
Like,
community would love that to be the case, but that's not the case. They'd love him to be gay.
does your producer get extra money if he shows any emotion? Does he ever, you ever throw him a bonus for fucking?
He's a
I mean,
sociopath.
Jesus.
These people, they're sociopaths, you know?
What is? I mean, is he producing the show? Or is he buying Bitcoin during the show? What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. I've hung out with more exciting tumors.
I mean, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! He's like,
Oh Jesus!
Well, his job is to be interesting, and my job is to sit here and have people want to fuck me, and that's
he's like every opener in Minneapolis. This fucking guy, his energy is so terrible.
Minneapolis. Oh shit!
every guy
worry.
who talks about making a move to New York from Minneapolis.
We'll get you on at 2:00 tonight.
All right, listen, I got an extra 10 minutes that we do right now. Can you stay for 10 minutes and just go over some news topics?
Of course.
All right, real quick, Voss, can you stay for 10 minutes?
Yeah, what else am I gonna fucking do?
I don't know. We're fucking finished. It's over. We had our shot. It didn't work out. Tim's
I'm
the new
doing
guy.
great. What are you kidding me?
What are you doing great? What are you talking about?
I got an acre of property. I'm doing fucking landscaping videos.
Oh my God.
What? Where did Bobby go? Bobby left his own fucking podcast.
Now we're gonna start to get some numbers.
Real quick.
Oh,
Yeah,
get an echo.
I think we're
I heard that, you cocksucker.
I
All right,
apologize.
guy, what do you got, Mush?
Okay, so the first story we have is this one.
What is this?
So Godzilla vs. King Kong did 32 million at the box office. So it's the first one to do really, really well after the pandemic started in theaters.
People are going back to movies.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
it was,
oh, no shit. I didn't know that. They're opening up movie theaters.
you know, it was a good fight scene between them, but you know, it wasn't the most exciting movie, but it was a good fight. It was great.
You heard the problem. King Kong has to explain a lot of tweets about Jews that just resurfaced. So that's going to be a rough week for everybody over there. I love that they're making movies. They're just going to make CGI animations of people that had not potentially raped someone.
Yeah, but King Kong, I'm pretty sure raped a white chick in the first one.
It's a good point.
I'm pretty sure there was something going. How uncomfortable was that when you saw the first King Kong and he had her on his little palm, and all he wanted to do was bang that chick, and she fell in love with that fucking goddamn big motherfucker.
Well, that always happens.
Oh,
Well, this isn't racist. Anyway, moving on. Nothing racial. No racial undertones here.
What? No,
I didn't mean it like this.
I didn't mean it like that.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, it's sad.
When your last name is
My
Kong,
grandfather in Long Island would say.
I didn't mean Tim. Don't get me demonetized. I need the $1,000. Listen,
you get $1,000 for this?
shut up. I was actually. Oh God.
Don't worry, Candace Owens understood that, and she thinks it's good. She thinks it's funny.
Well, you don't like Candace Owens? I like
I love
Candace.
her. I had her on my show. I think
I
she's
like
great.
her.
I
I like her show too. She's a pretty girl. I like her.
Why you like her? Because she's pretty?
Yeah, is that bad?
No.
It's one of the qualities. Fucking relax. I just can't believe they're going back to movies. I'm not going back to movies. Fuck that.
No, yeah. Fine. You can watch them at home on HBO Max. Why go to
I know. I stole Voss's HBO Max.
You didn't steal it. I gave it to you.
Well, he gave it to me, and then he wanted me to sign out.
No. Yeah. From the business.
All right, what else you got, Mush?
Well, people are going back to work, so we got this video as well.
What the fuck?
So,
Please.
What is it?
so this is the guy's job, and you'll see when he comes up to unclog drains.
What the?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God! He just threw my career in a bucket.
Is that in Boston?
That's at the Amazon warehouse. That's those are the conditions Jeff Bezos says are fine.
Oh,
my God. What a fucking job. He's probably like 70 too, and he has to jump down in a sewer.
oh,
God bless America. What are you gonna do?
that's not America. That's it.
That's LA right now.
That's L.A.
Yes, Ross.
You were right when you said that's not America, though. You were correct.
Oh.
You're correct.
Oh God. All right. Well, there you go. There's 2 flops. What else you got, Mush?
The first Egyptian female sea captain is getting blamed for the ship accident last week. I mean, even though she wasn't part of it.
They're just throwing her under the boat. Get it? What the fuck is this? Oh, did you just get news like right now?
No, this is what I looked up earlier.
No fun.
I thought they can't do jobs. Like I thought they can't have male jobs.
No, that's not Egypt. That's fucking Saudi Arabia.
Oh, okay. But do they have to
the
wear?
first.
But do they have to wear the? Do they have to cover their body in Egypt?
Not like fucking mummies. No, they're not in Egypt. Oh.
Tim,
Yes.
Tim.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Do they have to wear the
Burqas.
in Egypt?
I don't think so, but they
No.
can't. There's a happy medium between like wearing the burqa and allowing, like Jenny Slate to do a special. There's somewhere in the middle where Muslims get it right, where they go, hey, let's get it right in the middle. We don't need an hour of chatting, but we also don't have to whip you. Somewhere in the middle. Don't need an hour of chatting. Let's pipe down. Okay. But we don't need to whip you, and you can drive occasionally.
You can drive, you can sell real estate and be a stripper, but not a boat captain.
That's true.
Yes. Voss?
Move on to the next one.
I feel like this is like one of those celebrity game shows back in the fucking 70s.
By the way, Mike Suarez is clearly pulling these all up right now.
Yeah.
No, I have them, but it's I just know you guys don't give a shit about Gonzaga going to the Final Four. So
No, nobody cares about that.
Oh, I heard about this. This is fucking crazy.
What?
They had a water waste thing. The dam broke and it fucking flowed into the town. All this shit.
Holy shit! When you explain something, you explaining it is worse than what happened.
Yeah.
the Piney Point fertilizer waste reservoir is about to breach, and they had to evacuate Manatee County, Florida.
It's fucking Dumb and Dumber.
This is called dumb news.
No, it's called Dumb Host. Fucking dumb.
I tell you what, though, last night's news topics were on fire. We were ready to go last night at 11. I blame Tim right now.
Oh, fucking dumb DeLuise. All right, what's the next one? Because no one's coming up with anything on these, Mike. I guarantee if this was fucking Tim Dillon's producer, it would be fucking killing it.
Mike, you're doing great. Don't let him fucking bitch you out. Tim Dillon's producer makes way more money than you.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay?
You and Tim Dillon's producer should have a staring contest.
If Tim Dillon producer can afford a family. You can't even have a girlfriend on what I pay you.
No.
I'm sorry, Mike. Mike, I'm trying. We're trying to get big guests like Rich Voss and Tim Dillon. And maybe someday. I didn't get the fucking tap by Rogan. I got tapped by Opie and Anthony, and then they fought each other. All right. All my coattails fucking took their coats off.
Jesus. Yeah, well,
Yes.
before that, I pulled out. The other thing was that DMX had overdose this weekend.
This is going to be a good one. Bring it up. Bring it up. Tim, you're going to go off on this one. This one's going to be on fire. Watch this, Tim.
So this
Bad, pull it
weekend,
up,
this
Oh, you're not
weekend,
gonna
DMX
pull
was
your fella?
hospitalized. Oh, I have it right here.
What happened?
Go ahead, Tim. Do your thing, Tim.
Yeah, DMX is hospitalized. It's very sad, and I hope he and his family are okay, and he makes a good recovery. This is great comedy material.
He's still in a vegetative state. I don't know if he's gonna.
Hey, mind your business, okay?
Hey, Ben, pipe down.
Is DMX?
You got it.
What is DMX? Is that fertilizer? What the fuck is DMX? Okay,
Yeah,
they're not all
go. Let it
killers.
go.
They're not all killers.
Oh, I thought you were serious. That would have been better.
Oh.
Anyways, all right.
Yeah,
That-
After DMX, if he sadly dies, Ari Shafir will tweet something, and then Ari will have to go live in Sri Lanka for 17 months. So we'll see.
fuck it.
Well, they're already in
Anyways,
Ecuador.
Fucking Keith is going. I had 2 of them, and I get no headlines.
It's true.
Keith Robinson,
Yeah. What other Keith do you know had 2 heart attacks?
he didn't have heart attacks. He had 2
Yeah.
strokes, you fucking dumb.
One more time.
There's a difference between a stroke and a heart attack. I have the
Yeah,
heart attack.
I wish you had both of them.
This is why we
Did
don't have.
You had a heart attack, Bobby? No.
No. Why would you say it so fucking like it's happening?
You said I know the difference, and then you said it like you had like I don't know.
I didn't have a heart attack. I thought I was having. This is true. This weekend I went for dim sum, and I ate so much dim sum. I was with the guy that took me, Kevin. I said to him after, I go, dude, I ate a fucking lot. I ate way too much, and he was like, "Yeah, you did." I was gonna say something, and I went back to the hotel room. I was lying in bed, and at one point I got so nervous I was gonna die that I went and sat in a chair.
I've done that. Yeah. So
'Cause I
Cleveland is a
thought-
great town. Yeah.
Bobby, you know what I'm going to give you?
I thought if I sat in the chair, I'd have less chance of dying because I've never heard anybody of just going to, sitting in a chair dying, but I've heard people lying down for a nap and just never waking up.
Obviously, you didn't see the fucking Godfather. But anyhow, I bought this thing. I'm going to get. He was
What
in
is
the,
that reference?
the Marlon
He wasn't
Brando
in a
was
chair. He was standing up going, trying to scare a kid, and then he fell over.
I got a gift for you because I won't use it. I
I hope
bought.
it's your retirement.
I bought where you put your fingers on, hook it to your phone, and it's a traveling EKG. An EKG tells you if you're having a heart attack right then. That's what
I don't want that.
I know. I'm too scared to use it, but I'll give it to you if you want it.
All right, out of this group right here, Ben not included, who's going to die first?
Oh Jesus! Are we
What a
talking about?
horribly depressing question.
I know. Well, you talking about careers or in real
No,
life?
not careers. I mean, 2 of them are already fucking dead.
I know.
One of them's on life support.
I think we're all gonna live
A long
to a
life.
ripe old age. I'm
You
just
think
putting
we're gonna live? Really, look at Ben's face right now.
Look at him. He's looking at the price of gold.
Yeah, right now.
I'm looking at you guys.
Oh, all right. Don't.
he doesn't pay attention. He's on Reddit all the time. He doesn't pay attention, and that's something we deal with. And I have to keep him in line. You know.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm sure
hey,
you do.
Bobby,
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen. I'm already going to be 64 in June, so I'm already.
Rich, did you get the vaccine?
What's that?
Did you get vaccinated?
Yeah, I got the Johnson and Johnson.
I
one.
want that one. That's the one shot. Did you feel
Yeah.
weird after?
No different. No.
Can I
No.
do a show the night I get it if I get it?
Oh, easily.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. That's
Okay,
good to know.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, look at Ben just got right in there. I like that. That was like a little improv thing you guys got going
Yeah.
on. I like that. It's like whose line is it anyways?
Yeah.
All right, this is done. I think we're done.
I'm sad
I
about.
think we should stay for another 2 hours.
I'm sad
think
about
we're
DMX.
Listen, Voss, I thought, look at Timmy. I love you, buddy. I miss you.
Thank you. I love you guys. I miss you too.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll see you soon in New York.
I'll see you soon. And make sure you come over and say hi if we have a barbecue this summer. And
No,
you know,
we're gonna
and
do it.
throw the invite this way. You know, maybe me and Voss could come over your house.
Anytime you want to Austin, we have a ton of guest rooms. Anyone come, bring their families. We have ample space.
Do you
Voss, we should literally book a flight in 2 weeks and just show up at his fucking door.
You
No,
should.
I'm going to Austin in August, which is the best time, the hottest time of the fucking year. I know. That's all I got. I'm just going in August.
He's
But I stay in hotels. Like, tell the truth, any one of us, when we're on the road, any one of us, if someone says to me, Bobby will do it at Calta's house, but when someone says you can stay at my house, like I know this guy in Vegas has a $15 million house. He goes, you can have the whole guest house. I still would rather be in a hotel.
Wow.
I don't know why. I feel weird at other people's places.
Yeah. I would rather all my guests at hotels too, but I always have to say it.
How many bedrooms is your place?
6.
No.
Yeah.
Did you buy it or rent it?
I'm renting it, but I'm going to buy it.
Oh, I'm glad you're renting it. I don't have that much anger.
He says he's going to buy it though. Well, why would you be angry at him buying it?
I'm just so depressed.
Why are you depressed at
Someone just told me they have a 6-bedroom house. Well, I got 4 bedrooms.
He works hard. He's a fucking funny guy. It's
I
good.
didn't
He's
say it
making
wasn't
money.
funny. I could still be depressed.
He's got a Ben.
What's a
That's
Ben?
my producer. That's the reason I have it. I don't need the 6 bed. It just came with it. I wanted to buy a house with a pool, and it just came with 6 bed. I don't want them. I don't need them.
Yeah, it's good to have. You can.
Good to have them. I told everyone in New York, if anyone comes to Austin and wants to stay, come stay, or just come and swim in the pool, have a barbecue, stay at a hotel, whatever you want.
We're all gonna come out there, Tim. We're coming to hang at your house.
I'd love to do a whole fucking party.
I wish they would do like a moon tower again, where we all are down there.
That's gonna take a while. That'll take a year or 6 months or something.
Yeah.
Well, we have a Creeps with Kids gig that's supposed to be rescheduled, so maybe we'll come out next time we're there.
Yeah, please.
Or at least,
I'm sure you'll probably blow us off, but it's okay.
Well, no, he could come and do a guest spot. It would be.
I'd
fun.
like to do a guest spot. I would.
Tim sells out fucking 9 shows now.
I do. We're doing good now, thank God.
Yes.
But I would still love to do a guest spot. I love Bennington. I haven't seen Bennington in a long time.
How does it feel when you have shows now? You just sell them out, and it's all your fans.
It's great. It's really great that people come out and they like the show and everything like that. And it's good for Joe, because since Joe has had me on his show, Joe is now selling out. Joe Rogan is now selling out after having me on his show. So it's good that I was able to kind of help him. And I think
great.
So I've kind of helped him out, because I think he was having trouble before I did his show. So I've really helped him out greatly, and I don't want anything from him. I just want,
You want to help him.
That's the way to do it, though. That's the way to do it.
Yeah,
help him out and help him get on his feet while he's out there, because he's got a lot
the
on his
next thing
plate.
is to get him into shape, because I don't think he's taking that seriously. But I think I think he does 4 hours a day on the elliptical. I think he needs to step it up.
I think what I want to see is Joe. All these comics go down to Austin, and he invites everybody over for a barbecue, but then he hunts you guys. He sends you out, and he hunts. And the first one he takes out is Giannis. And then
and Giannis is still talking as he bleeds out for 45 minutes.
Well, in a character.
Right.
So he's really not hurt himself.
You just got Mauricio. All right, guys. Bobby, thank you for having me, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
See you later, buddy.
All right, brother.
See you
Good to see you,
guys.
Voss.
It's good seeing you, man.
Hey, Voss.
What?
Bye, Ben.
See ya.
Hey,
What?
you're such an asshole.
Why?
You're just a fucking ass
I'll
kisser.
tell you off. I'll tell you off the air.
Hey, Tom
I'll tell you why.
McLaughlin, we know you're here because of Tim. We know you're not here because of me. Stop stating
Well,
the obvious.
he also said this.
Listen, Tom, we know why you're here. It's obvious. It's all good. Fucking asshole.
Call me.
You have
call
some
me-
names to read.
Bobby,
We have some names to read. Will you read these names with me, Voss?
No, call me
No,
after.
you fucking read these names with me. Help me.
Help you. Do you
Yes,
know how to
help
read?
me. No, I'm going to
Okay.
read the names, but you do the $10 ones.
All right.
And you got to do something extra for the $10 ones, whatever.
Okay.
All right? James the Gamamo. Natalie 622. Hi, Natalie. That's one of my favorite names. We got Joe Sutton, ENT. Is Australia the same $5? Is that the same type of money? Mick, Myas, Max, Connex. There you go, right there. That's you, Voss.
I can't see. Hold on. Vincent.
Just old.
I can't. It's too small. Hold on.
Just D'Agostino.
And I got Vincent D'Agostino.
Yeah.
The guy from the FBI.
Did you spit?
My God.
Will O'Sullivan, Bell and Penn from Texas. What's up, buddy? Brian Bain. All right, here's you right here. This is it right here.
Which one? What's the name, Mike?
It's Gelanappen.
What is it?
Gelanappen.
Yeah.
Christ. Hunter, Monty Willis. And then here you go. There's another one for you. Read it. Read it. The last three are all you.
Can't see any of them.
Stephen Pomeroy.
10, 10, 10, April 2nd, April 4th, April 4th.
Now read their names.
Oh.
Thomas McLaughlin.
Okay.
You got to do something for them. Oh, Jesus. Shanda Myers.
I broke my glasses for him.
Did you?
Hold on.
Yes.
That was
Read the names, Mush. What are the names? Read them. Mush. Where did Mush go? Where are the names?
sorry. No, I did the thing by accident. No, that was the last three. Thomas Pomeroy.
Did he read them?
Yeah, well, I read them. Stephen Pomeroy, Thomas McLaughlin, Shanda Myers.
Shannon Myers, thanks, you guys. I want to thank all the new Patreon member. We got a bunch new members this month of April. All the ones that stayed.
Oh.
We have a great month ahead of us. We got Andrew Schultz coming up. I got a bunch of other special guests coming in May. I'm trying to get some really great guests on. Of course, Rich Voss, always funny, even though you fucking come in and you trash me out of the fucking gate.
You, first of all, two things.
Yeah, two things. It's always two things with you. It's never just one.
Two things. One, this weekend, Friday and Saturday, I'll be at the Atlantic City Comedy Club at the Claridge Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City. And the
Right.
second thing is, I waited in the waiting room for too long, and that's why I came in a little hot, because I was in there for like 5 minutes, just sitting, listening to you talking.
I'm sorry. Listen, look, I love Tim. He's one of my favorite people. Like I said,
Yeah.
I told him at the beginning when I wrote my pilot with Serpico and those guys, Tim was, I was like, I want to work with this guy. Oh my God.
Well, let's do your dates real quick.
I can't. It's like this is why nobody from fucking New York. We're just mean to each other. It's mean. This is why they're just a mean fucking bunch of cunts.
This week you will be in the Chicago area Thursday, April 8th, McHenry, Illinois, McHenry Indoor Theater. Friday, April 9th, Chicago, Illinois at the Laugh Factory.
Yep.
Saturday, April 10th, Lombard, Illinois, Afterlife Music Hall. Then after that, Sunday, April 18th, Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania at the Mock Chunk Opera House. Saturday, April 24th, Lincoln, Nebraska at the Royal Grove Theater. Saturday, May 1st, Newton, Pennsylvania at the Newton Theater. Saturday, May 15th, East Brunswick, New Jersey at the East Brunswick Square Mall. Saturday, June 12th, Napanoch, New York at the Paper Mill. And then Friday, June 25th to June 26th, Albany, New York at the Albany Funny Bone.
Guys, I want to thank everybody for coming in here. I want you to make sure you go to comicwearables.com. We got the Calter and Kelly shirt. We got the new Robert Kelly squiggly face and the YKWD. We're going to be getting a jerk off party thing very soon. All you guys are in here. Even Tom McLaughlin. Saturday nights, we have the jerk off party, the JOP party. We invite all of you Patreon people. Come on in, hang out. We shoot the shit. We bust balls. We talk over each other. And then everybody tells you to shut the fuck up. Make sure you get hotel information next week. Yes, Joel, I will send out my hotel information. Joel actually called me in the hotel, which was very fucking fat JC motherfuckers. I want to thank Tim Dillon for jumping on today. Sorry about last night. It was beyond my control. And don't invite that dick. Well, what am I going to do? He's a fucking Patreon member. How do we not fucking invite him? I mean, what am I supposed to say? You can't come in. I'd love for her to see his face. Wouldn't that be great? See his fucking face. See who he really is. Come on, guys. That'd be fucking great. I bet he's fucking flawless. I bet he's a flawless looking human being. Alyssa, do you really think that guy's going to come in and turn his camera on and let us know who he really is? Are you fucking crazy? Come on. He's not going to come in, but you give him the invite anyways. It's what you got to do. All right, there we go. I mean, we let a guy sit in the dark, drinking his underwear and just fucking scream over everybody every week. Why not invite fucking Tom fucking Cacophon, whatever his goddamn. I bet he's whoever the fuck he is. It's Kevin Brennan. If it's Kevin Brennan, there's no way Kevin would come in and spend an hour and a half listening to a podcast. I hope not. Kevin's too much of a funny stand-up comedian to do that, I would think, right? Maybe write some jokes or something. Spend some time with your kids. Speaking of that, I'm going to be I got to wrap this up right now. Mike V. Suarez, where are you this weekend?
I'm going to be going to the Cricket in the Caves this weekend, and that's really it. Saying hey to Rebecca, see what's going on there, and I should be back in New York pretty soon as well. And I'm going to try to bug Tim to see if I can get on his show in June here.
I saw you sneak that in. I look at we're trying Ladybugs. Getting the Patreon, fucking trying to get the show up as soon as we get up there, baby. Huh? You won't have to open for anybody, Mush.
That'd be awesome.
You just do your own thing. How's that?
That'd be amazing.
Yeah,
but these last 3 weeks have been great. All thanks to you, Bobby. You helping me out with Big J. Doing you with South Carolina, and this last weekend with Giannis. So it felt really good to be back up regularly again.
And don't forget Shane.
Shane and Rachel last month in January. I'm
kidding. What's this guy saying now? I'm not hiding my identity. I'm like Bobby Kelly. If given the opportunity, I'll slap it right on the logo and little boards of meat. Doesn't make sense.
I'm like Bobby Kelly. If given the opportunity, until it bore hit. Okay.
You are hiding your identity, dummy. You got a dumb name with a stupid logo. Okay.
Yeah. That's his name. It might actually be his name, Tom McLaughlin.
How do we get it on my name on meat? I would love to get it on meat. Be a great idea, wouldn't it? Like just a little ham or something. Maybe a fucking soprasada.
We started YKWD cold cuts.
Yeah, like a YKWD soprasada. Maybe we'll mix it with the cheese show, right?
Oh yeah. Oh my god, that's perfect.
Yeah, the cheese show and the YKWD. Yeah, this guy stinks. Fuck him.
Me and you should start
so-
doing a meat show.
Look at you know what? Boot him again just for the last couple minutes. Hey, hit him again. Fucking, see you later, Tom. Go fuck your mother. How's that? You fucking piece of shit. Fuck you, Tom. You stink. Fucking idiot. What a pussy. Oh, does it take all his chats out if you fucking put him in jail?
For 5 minutes, yeah.
We should wait till 4. Let's wait till 4:59 and then end the podcast right when he gets to come back in.
He has been a good sport. He hasn't cried about being put in time out like the other people have. So,
we don't put people in timeout, do we?
not very often, but the couple of times it has in the past, those people usually got mad right away and would quit. So,
Oh, they quit when they get put in timeout?
a couple of them did. They just got, but they were being like real shitty. Like this guy's trying to be funny. Those guys were just being dicks.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
So,
Hey,
well,
if
cool.
if the ladybugs don't like them, I don't fucking like them. So how's that? All right, that's it. Tomorrow we got Coulter and Kelly. We're going a little early tomorrow because I got to be somewhere at 5. So we'll talk to you guys then. Mike's. Oh, geez, Mike just sent me something. Rich Voss is calling me for some reason. This is a fucking nightmare. We'll see you guys. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. We need you guys to be able to help the show get more popular. You guys are killing it, by the way. Every week we get more subscribers on YouTube. We get more Patreon members. Sorry. I want to thank Pillow Cube. Fucking greatest pillow ever. Saved my life and saved my fucking neck. I'm a side sleeper. And it's the greatest pillow ever. I believe if you guys want to use, I got a code for you guys. If you want to get a Pillow Cube, I don't know if you want one, but I got a goddamn code for you if you want to use it. You want to use it? Mush Pillow Cube right here. Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Here it is. Arcade10 is the code. You get a percentage off when you buy one of the Pillow Cubes. Arcade10. Make sure you use that, and you get a nice little fucking dinger off when you use it. And Bear Mountain Maple Farms, the best maple syrup ever. My good pal owns that, so make sure you check them out. Sponsoring the show, being a part of it, and listening every week. So thank you so much, Lou, Scruffy Bones, Melissa, Greg, Sarah, fucking Chris, Fat JC. We got fucking Joel. I mean, all you guys, all you cocksuckers, Scruffy Bones, Scruffy, Chris. You guys are the best. So we'll see you guys, Herbs and Turbs. We'll see you guys this weekend and in Chicago. I better see you, Sarah, this weekend. Come say hi. And that's about it. We'll see you guys next week on You Know What?